Aries, welcome to your weekly forecast. Now, this is from May 26th until June 1st. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. Aries, looks like things will start to become even more clearer. For those Aries who's also going through some legal stuff, it seems like you will finally be winning this week, or this is the start of it. You know, like you'll be seeing some light, and you'll be seeing some glint of hope to your, to your depressing situation that you feel like, why is it that life is always so against me? But this week, you will finally be, smelling that the victory in the air, and I feel like you'll be taking an action, or like a decision, or like a drastic, action about something that you've been like long pending, and that you're feeling a little bit adamant or hesitant about. It is because that something or somebody have really, pulled the trigger, and you feel like, why not? Like, what the heck? So I'm going to do whatever I need to do, and finally you are going to be doing it, and you will be very proud of yourself because you are actually on the right track. Okay, you'll be doing the right thing. You are doing the right thing. So things will slowly change and turn for the better. And I feel like you will slowly move from one difficult phase to another. Well, not really another more difficult phase, but what I'm trying to say is that you will finally be coming out of that storm. Okay, you'll be finally coming out of the dark forest that you're stuck in. And I feel like finally this is, the moment that you have been waiting for, to finally breathe some fresh new air, and see some greeneries, and to finally see that hope that you've been like waiting to see for like how many months or weeks, and you will be very happy and you'll be proud of yourself. Okay, now for those who's looking for work, some of you are feeling so like impatient. You feel like, why is it that I've been trying to or submit my resume or my CV all over. I've been trying to, to spread all my qualifications there, posting it in all job hirings and recruitment centers and whatever it is. And it's still, it's like you can't get any decent answer from these agencies, from these companies, and you feel like, what's really wrong with me? I'm overqualified for all those positions that I'm actually applying for, but why is it that there's no answer yet? You know why? Because you're actually applying for the wrong position, company, or you're actually, doing it the easy way. The thing here is, if you have been trying to spread out your CVs or resumes all over, and still you're not getting any response, it is because that they feel like you can do much better. Because you belong more in a leadership position, you belong more in being more of a self-employed, or you are the boss, or you own up your time. Okay, you own your own time, you are your own boss. It's like you don't really have to comply with any other regulations and with any other words or, policies of other people, because you are destined to create your own. Now, if you're also thinking of starting your own business, this is the perfect time. Okay, you want to register, you want to start, you want to implement, you want to create a website, this is the perfect time for you. Okay. Learn how to turn obstacles into stepping stones. Sometimes the reason why there are some boulders or there are some blockages in the way that we want to go through, it is because that is not the right way. Life is only trying to teach us that try to look around more. There is another way, or there is another path that you're just kind of missing, because you are looking more into what is much more bolder and what is more visible for you. But if you would just try to look around, there are still some other ways. Even though it's hidden, it is destined for you to really discover it. And that is, the message of the universe for you. You're just trying to take the easy way out. You're just trying to take the easy route. But the thing here is, there is a much better, more valuable, and meaningful path for you. And I feel like for those of you who is with an air sign, some of you will have some problems or will have a big argument about finances, or let's say, for example, that you have your own children and you're the only one who's been supporting your kids, and your partner, it's like they just don't really care enough, or they don't really care at all. And then there will be some needs that, because that right now financially you're trying to make ends meet, and your partner just doesn't really care about it, so you will be obliging them to provide, to pay, or whatever it is. And then there will be a big fight, and then there will be some things from the past that will also be coming up. And instead of resolving your differences, instead of resolving the situation, which is, it will start from a very small thing, and then all of a sudden you will be so surprised that, oh my God, after all this time and after all these years, you're still keeping up, that thing inside of you. And you're still trying to make me pay for something that is like long, long time ago. That it already occurred, or it already happened long time ago. And now, like, it only started with, like, let's say, for example, just, the needs of your children, or the bills that you have to pay, or whatever it is. And it already blew into bigger proportion, and you'll be surprised with the things that they will be throwing at your face. So financially and career-wise, I feel like it will be very, very beneficial for you this week. But emotionally, and those who's been going through some rough patches in their married life or in their partner's domestic life, whatever it is, it seems like this is the time for you to take a few steps back. And if you want to oblige your partner, might as well just do it, give them like a handwritten letter, just something, a text message or something like that. But if you would just try to sit down and talk and discuss, your partner will be, it's like they're only waiting for the right time to be triggered, and waiting for, for the perfect moment for them to say something right in front of your face. And you're already going through a lot, I mean, nobody needs this kind of drama. So you feel like, I feel like I don't really have time for this right now. And unfortunately, your partner is not really good in forgiving, resolving their own issues and conflicts, and they carry around their grudges in their backpack. So, I mean, you're the one who's much more adult and matured in a relationship, so expect that you're the one who will be adjusting more often in this relationship. And it's, it's kind of tiring to always deal with the drama and always deal with, a lot of stuff. So I feel like you will be, it's like you will be surprised that right after all this time, after all these years, that even though you have some good times together, even though you've been laughing, going out, traveling, spending some time bonding, your partner is still keeping all those stuff inside of them, and you thought that it's already gone or good and the two of you are okay, but unfortunately it's not. So yeah, that's the problem. Okay, now here it seems like there will also be some issues about your family, mother, siblings. There's also somebody from the past, for Aries men, that you've had a child with someone. It seems like they will be asking you for support, or they will be reaching out to you for something that they, really need of your assistance. Now, you are also looking for some let's put it this way. You're looking for like a solution to your current problem right now. Either you want to sell off your house, you want to take it as a collateral, or you want to move to a new place. Okay, more likely it's a part of the major adjustment and major transformation that you're thinking or that you've been wishing. But eventually, I feel like you will be deciding to just offer either, taking a loan out of your house or moving to a new place altogether. But you know what? The major changes that you will be making, as a decision this week, it will be giving you much more bigger solution, and you will be, finally breathing the sigh of relief. And I feel like the money that you earn, that you feel like you need in order for you to get by, or in order for you to put a solution to your problem, you will be getting it. Okay, so financially and career-wise, this week for you will be very beneficial. Also, if there has been some red flag signs in your relationship, and you feel like there is something that you needed to know, that you needed to verify, or that you need to, solidify. I mean, especially if you've been having some sharp intuition that your partner's been doing something right behind you. That's why they've been acting weird and different and overly dramatic for the past few weeks and days. It seems like you will be coming up with that, not really evidence, but you will be coming up with something that you feel like, oh my God, this is it. And I don't really have to know who, where, when, how did it started, whatever it is. But all I know right now is that I have seen this before. And this is really it. It's true. And somehow you feel like right after all the emotional turmoils and emotional dramas that, that your partner had put you through, this is also the time that you will be feeling a little bit like, like something inside of you will be clicking off, or that it will be turned off, or that emotional you'll be like, you'll feel that blackout. You'll feel numb and insensitive. And it will just, like coming to you, you'll be putting things through and through, and everything. You'll be getting the bigger picture this week about your partner and why they've been keeping all this, runarounds. And sometimes they are also missing in action, or sometimes they come home so late. And, sometimes they even work on the weekends, even though, it's not really their regular thing. But this week, there will be a big revelation, and there will be some big confirmations. And because of that, instead of confronting your partner or your spouse, you will just decide to travel by the end of the week or around Thursday. All right? So, and I don't feel like you're going to go big on, confronting them, like, why did you do this? Like, you're being so irresponsible for a family, you're being such an irresponsible partner and stuff like that, and this is all you've been doing while I'm trying to beat up my ass for working so hard and to make ends meet, and here you are, contributing so big so far. So the sarcasm, it will be there. But the big confrontations, I feel like you can't really handle too much drama right now, because you are so busy taking care of some of the documentations that you need, either for your career, or for the business that you're thinking, or for the money that you really needed to get from the bank, which is eventually you will. Okay? So, it's going to be a slightly dramatic week for you, Aries. Anyway, that's it for you for this week. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone or live on the calls, just go and visit me at my website, AnneSophiaAngel.net. Blessings to you.